All right, welcome back, everybody, for another deep dive. We are breaking down a Premier League match today, and oh boy, do we have a lot to talk about.
I think it's safe to say this wasn't your average Tuesday night football.
No, definitely not. We're looking at Brentford versus Southampton.
Hmm.
And, going into this one, Brentford, they hadn't won an away game in, was it 9 tries?
9, yeah. A tough streak.
Yeah, so not exactly looking promising.
Yeah.
Right? But then they go and pull off a 5-0 victory. 5-0.
Pretty remarkable, yeah. It's a statement win, for sure. More than just the scoreline, though. You have to look at how they achieved it.
Okay, so let's rewind to the beginning. Less than 6 minutes in, Mikkel Damsgaard sends this beautiful assist to Kevin Shade.
And Shade puts it away. Clean finish.
Just like that. 1-0 Brentford.
Right.
I mean, how huge is that to get an early lead when you're a team that's, struggling on the road?
I think it's massive. It's almost like mentally you flip a switch, the pressure's off a bit, and for the other team, Southampton, it's like, whoa, hang on, we got to wake up here,
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, totally. And you could see Brentford riding that momentum. They kept the pressure on. Christian Nurger almost had another one, just barely missed that header.
Yeah, that was close.
But still, the first half, it felt like Brentford was in control. Would you say that's a fair assessment?
Yeah, for the most part. Southampton, though, they weren't completely out of it. I mean, Tyler Dibbling had that chance toward the end of the half.
Oh, right.
Could have been a real turning point if that had gone in. Shows you, even in a game where one team seems dominant, it can change in a moment.
Football, man. It's a game of inches, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, and then at halftime, Southampton's manager, Ivan Juric, he makes a double substitution.
Trying to shake things up, yeah.
Big time. So
Okay.
for those who maybe aren't as familiar with all the football terms, a double sub means he takes out 2 players at once, puts in 2
Oof.
fresh ones.
Hopes it'll spark something,
Yeah.
Bit of energy, a change in tactics.
And the second half starts, and Brentford doesn't let up at all. They actually had a goal disallowed early on.
Yeah.
Yuan Wissa, right?
Wissa. Yeah, he was just a little too eager, I guess you could say. Gave away a foul on Sepp Vandenberg.
So close, but yeah, the ref called it back.
Tough break. Those are the rules.
Got to play clean. But then, okay, same player, Wissa, has this amazing one-on-one with Southampton's goalkeeper, Aaron Ramsdale. I mean, he was right there, clear shot at the goal.
And he misses.
You got to wonder, in those moments, what's going through a player's head?
Well, it's got to be tough to have that chance, that pressure, and then not convert. I'm sure it's deflating. But the best players, they find a way to bounce back.
And that's exactly what Wissa did, because not long after that, he assists Brian Mbeumo for Brentford's second goal.
Redemption, right?
Talk about turning things around. And then it was just like the Brian Mbeumo show. He scores 2 more back-to-back. One of those was a penalty after Leslie Ugochukwu fouled Vandenberg in the box.
When Mbeumo was in the zone, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah, clinical finishing.
That's what wins you games. And, from a tactical perspective, it's interesting to analyze, how did he get into those positions? Was it individual brilliance? Or was Brentford's coach, had he set things up specifically to exploit some weaknesses in Southampton's defense?
It's like a chess match out there sometimes.
Absolutely, yeah.
So Brentford up 4-0 at this point. You'd think they might ease up a little, right?
You'd think, yeah.
But nope. Stoppage time rolls around. They had 2 more goals.
Just pouring it on.
Keane Lewis-Potter gets 1. Wissa scores again.
Oh,
Final score, 5-0. I mean, just a complete dismantling of Southampton.
It's got to be demoralizing for Southampton, no doubt. They've now lost 11 out of their last 13 games. Relegation's a serious threat at this point.
Absolutely. It's a tough situation. But going back to Brentford, I think that's what's so fascinating about this match. They've been struggling away from home all season, and then, boom, this explosion of offense. 5 goals. You got to wonder, what clicked? What changed?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Was it tactical? Was it psychological? Did that early goal from Shade just unlock some kind of hidden confidence? I mean, we can analyze the formations, the individual performances, but there's always this intangible element, this X factor, and that's what makes football so captivating, I think. So for all of you listening out there, what do you think? What were the key ingredients in Brentford's success?
Yeah, let us know in the comments. Thanks for joining us for another deep dive. We'll see you next time.